The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave him to show to his servants the things that must soon take place. He made it known by sending his angel to his servant John. This book is a revelation or apokalypsis, the Greek word from which we derive apocalypse of Jesus Christ. This revelation was not primarily a revelation about Jesus, in the sense of unveiling previously unknown facts about him, but rather a revelation given by Jesus. It originates from none other than Jesus Christ. Jesus, or Jesus, is his personal name, meaning Yahweh saves.
And Christ, or Christos,
rather than being a last name, is his official title, meaning the Anointed One. Thus, we recognize the speaker as the Anointed One who saves. As the second person of the Trinity, this Jesus became flesh through a virgin birth, lived a perfectly righteous life, and died a substitutionary death upon a cross to make atonement for the sins of his people. Having resurrected, he is now seated at the right hand of God, poised to return, not as the suffering servant seen in his first advent, but as the conquering king who brings final judgment against all of his foes. In the next section of verse 1, we learn that God gave Jesus the revelation. The meaning here is not that God the Father revealed something to Jesus previously unknown to him in his glorified state, but as the divine initiator, the Father gave to Jesus the official commission to relay the contents of the revelation to the servants of Jesus, that is, to the church. The revelation passed to these servants consists of things that must soon take place. The word must, or de, suggests a divine necessity. This is not a necessity born of a lack in God, but a necessity of decree. These events are an integral part of God's preordained plan of redemption. We see this same divine must in the Gospel of Luke. The Son of Man must, de, suffer many things. Just as the cross was a sovereign necessity, so too is the unfolding of history contained throughout the Revelation. Regarding the phrase, soon take place, we see the Greek in tachei, meaning in quickness. And while debate continues to surround its precise meaning, there have arisen two positions that are considered orthodox. In the first position, or the so-called partial preterist view, where partial means not complete and preterist means those things in the past, soon is understood to refer to the imminent timing of the inaugural event in the series of events revealed throughout the Revelation. And while this inaugural event was, chronologically, to take place very quickly, the subsequent events are not thought to possess the same level of imminence as the inaugural event, but were to unfold at different intervals throughout the history of the church, leading to the second coming of Christ. Conversely, in what is called futurism, meaning things that pertain to the future, the belief is that the revelation given to John discloses events that were to take place at a distant time, but when they do take place, will happen in very quick succession. Next, the text says that Jesus made it known by sending his angel. The phrase made it known here is esēmanen and means to signify. In fact, many translations retain this word in the text. And if you analyze the English word, you will find at its root the word sign. Hence, we may say that Jesus, via the angel, signified the revelation to John. That is, he provided the revelation through means of signs, symbols, and visual imagery. This understanding, I think, provides a much more accurate and detailed understanding of how Jesus, via the angel, conveyed the message to John and gives a much richer picture. As we established, the way in which Jesus signified the revelation to John was via the means of an angel, or angelos. Angels are frequently the agents God employed to convey messages. Even the law of Sinai was delivered through the mediation of angels. And while Jesus was the source of these symbols, he communicated them to John through an angel. And while the means of transmission is not fully understood, it's probable that these miraculous signs were impressed directly into the mind of John. John, in turn, having received the visions, recorded the testimony of what he saw for the benefit of all Christians. Lastly, we learned that the revelation was delivered to the servant of Jesus, namely John. But this is another topic that we'll cover in our next video. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video was helpful. If so, would you mind liking the video and subscribing to the channel? Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one.